There's a fluid, a thick purple sea, pulling the breath from the center of me. I'm sinking through layers of a soft indigo, into the places where the heavy things go.
The earth is a magnet, the sky is a weight, measuring the pull of a motionless fate. I'm tethered to you by a cord made of lead, wrapped in the blankets of a mahogany bed.
Down through the silk, deep in the plush, into the heart of the midnight hush, falling so slow in the velvet gravity, losing the fight with the beautiful depravity. No need for the wings, no need for the flight, when the anchor is holding us perfectly tight. A heavy surrender, a soft spoken plea in the velvet gravity of you and of me.
The clock on the mantle has forgotten to tick. The silence is honey, golden and thick. I'll drown in your shadow, I'll sleep in your wake, the only sweet ending that I'm willing to take.
The world is a blur and the stars are a hum, waiting for the morning that will never quite come. We're caught in the suction, we're lost in the pull. Our spirits are empty, our bodies are full. Down through the silk, deep in the plush, into the heart of the midnight hush, falling so slow in the velvet gravity, losing the fight with the beautiful depravity. No need for the wings, no need for the flight, when the anchor is holding us perfectly tight. A heavy surrender, a soft spoken plea in the velvet gravity of you and of me.
Don't try to swim,
Don't try to rise,
close all the doors and
shut all the eyes.
the bottom is warm and the bottom is deep,
The only true promise that we're allowed to keep. Velvet gravity pulling down, falling so slow in the velvet gravity, losing the fight with the beautiful depravity. No need for the wings, no need for the flight, when the anchor is holding us perfectly tight. A heavy surrender, a soft spoken plea in the velvet gravity of you and of me. Velvet gravity, sink with me, sink with me. I'm carved from the silence of a mountain of white, a statue of longing in the middle of the night. My skin is a surface, polished and cold, hiding the stories that were never quite told.
I'm the sculptor who lost his way in the dark, searching for a pulse or a heavenly spark.
I'll trace the patterns that run through your chest, looking for a place for a wanderer to rest. Frozen in time, captured in stone, the most beautiful prison I've ever known. Blood is flowing through the marble veins, breaking the locks and the heavy iron chains. A heartbeat of limestone, a spirit of clay, turning the night into a permanent day. We are the statues that learned how to feel, turning the stone into something that's real.
The chisel is broken, the hammer is gone, leaving us here in the gray of the dawn. I feel the vibration of the world through your hand, across the expanse of this desolate land.
The moss is a carpet on our pedestals of grief, bringing a temporary and fragile relief. We're shedding the minerals, we're shedding the weight, defying the laws of a motionless fate. Frozen in time, captured in stone, the most beautiful prison I've ever known. Blood is flowing through the marble veins, breaking the locks and the heavy iron chains. A heartbeat of limestone, a spirit of clay, turning the night into a permanent day. We are the statues that learned how to feel, turning the stone into something that's real.
Let the light in,
Let the light in,
where the story of the life can finally begin. No more the sculpture,
no more the mask. Is this the redemption we were too afraid to ask?
marble veins pulsing.
Blood is flowing through the marble veins, breaking the locks and the heavy iron chains. Oh, a heartbeat of limestone, a spirit of clay, turning the night into a permanent day. We are the statues that learned how to feel, turning the stone into something that's real. Marble veins, we're breathing marble veins. Marble veins. The flowers only bloom in the center of a dream, beside the reflection of a pale moonbeam. I'm drinking the liquid of a phantom desire, a cool kind of honey and a cold kind of fire.
The bees are all spirits with translucent wings, humming the melody that the universe sings.
I'm tasting the essence of a love that is gone before the arrival of the terrifying dawn. Sweeter than the truth, lighter than the air, a beautiful blessing and a haunting prayer. 60 seconds seconds of the ghostly nectar tonight, chasing the flavor of a vanished light. It's on the tip of the tongue, it's in the back of the throat, a rhythmic translation of a spiritual note. Drink it all down, let the vision blur in the ghostly nectar of the way that we were.
The orchard is a memory of a summer long dead, wrapped in the fabric of the things that we said.
I'll gather the harvest of the shadows and mist, to find the sweetness that we haven't yet missed.
The bottle is empty, but the scent is so strong,
echoing the chorus of a forgotten song.
we're fed by the absence,
we're drunk on the void, in the beautiful ruins of the world we destroyed. Sweeter than the truth, lighter than the air, a beautiful blessing and a haunting prayer. 60 seconds of the ghostly nectar tonight, chasing the flavor of a vanished light. It's on the tip of the tongue, it's in the back of the throat, a rhythmic translation of a spiritual note. Drink it all down, let the vision blur in the ghostly nectar of the way that we were.
Making the history
feel so divine. Ghostly nectar, taste me. 60 seconds of the ghostly nectar tonight, chasing the flavor of a vanished light. It's on the tip of the tongue, it's in the back of the throat, a rhythmic translation of a spiritual note. Drink it all down, let the vision blur in the ghostly nectar of the way that we were. Ghostly nectar,
drink it down.
Ghostly nectar, oh, ghostly nectar. The city's screaming in a violet glow, reflecting on the puddles of the oil below. I'm walking the alley where the circuits are bare, feeling the static in the chemical air.
The signs are all buzzing like a swarm of the bees, bringing the mechanical gods to their knees.
There's a brown kind of poison on the edge of the steel, a reminder of all of the things that we feel. Artificial light, natural decay, watching the digital world fade away. Caught in the neon rust tonight, a synthetic ghost in the flickering light. The metal is weeping, the cable's afraid, and the beautiful mess that the humans have made shine like like a diamond, bleed like a rose, the way that the electric energy goes.
I'm a signal in the wire, I'm a ghost in the cold,
Looking for a shoulder and a place to unload.
the iron is oxidized, the chrome is all gone,
Leaving us here in the radioactive dawn. The billboards are peeling like a sunburned skin, revealing the hollow that is hiding within.
with sparks in the system,
We're cogs in the gear,
trying to outrun the
mechanical fear. Artificial light, natural decay, watching the digital world fade away. Caught in the neon rust tonight, a synthetic ghost in the flickering light. The metal is weeping, the cable's afraid, in the beautiful mess that the humans have made. Shine like a diamond, bleed like a rose, the way that the electric energy goes. Short the machine to see all the things that have never been seen. The rust is the truth, the rust is the soul, the only thing left that we cannot control. Neon, rust, dust, light. Caught in the neon rust tonight, a synthetic ghost in the flickering light. The metal is weeping, the cable's afraid, in the beautiful mess that the humans have made. Shine like a diamond, bleed like a rose, the way that the electric energy goes. Neon rust,
stay bright.
neon rust. I'm carved from the silence of a mountain of white, a statue of longing in the middle of the night. My skin is a surface, polished and cold,
hiding the stories that were never quite told. I'm the sculptor who lost his way in the dark,
searching for a pulse or a heavenly spark.
I'll trace the patterns that run through your chest,
Looking for a place for a wanderer to rest. Frozen in time, captured in stone, the most beautiful prison I've ever known. Blood is flowing through the marble veins, breaking the locks in the heavy iron chains. A heartbeat of limestone, a spirit of clay, turning the night into a permanent day. We are the statues that learn how to feel, turning the stone into something that's real.
the chisel is broken, the hammer is gone, leaving us here in the gray of the dawn. I feel the vibration of the world through your hand, across the expanse of this desolate land.
The moss is a carpet on our pedestals of grief, bringing a temporary and fragile relief. We're shedding the minerals, we're shedding the weight, defying the laws of a motionless fate. Frozen in time, captured in stone, the most beautiful prison I've ever known. Blood is flowing through the marble veins, breaking the locks and the heavy iron chains. A heartbeat of limestone, a spirit of clay, turning the night into a permanent day. We are the statues that learn how to feel, turning the stone into something that's real. Redemption we were too afraid to ask. Marble veins pulsing warm. Blood is flowing through the marble veins, oh, the marble veins, breaking the locks and the heavy iron chains. A heartbeat of limestone, a spirit of clay, to a permanent day. We are the statues that learn how to feel, turning the stone into something that's real. Oh, marble veins, marble veins, we're breathing. Marble veins, marble veins, marble veins. The peak is a diamond of a sharp frozen white, waiting for the tremor in the middle of the night. I'm standing in the valley where the air is so thin, watching the descent of the original sin.
The weight of the winter is 1,000,000 tons of ghost, siding with the gravity that I fear the most. A single soft whisper, a single sharp breath, to trigger the beauty of a magnificent death.
Crystalline and heavy, blinding and pure, the only kind of chaos that is built to endure. Caught in the silent avalanche tonight, buried in the powder and the cold white light. No sound in the falling, no scream in the slide, nowhere for the shivering spirit to hide. The world is a blanket, the world is a stone, the most peaceful ending that I've ever known.
The trees are all matchsticks, the rocks are all grained under the momentum of the frozen white rain. I'll wrap my arms around the center of the cold to find the salvation that the prophets foretold.
The sky is a vacuum, the ground is a daze, lost in the center of the crystalline haze. We're sinking through layers of the ancient deep frost, counting the seconds that the living have lost. Crystalline and heavy, blinding and pure, the only kind of chaos that is built to endure. Caught in the silent avalanche tonight, buried in the powder and the cold white light. No sound in the falling, no scream in the slide, nowhere for the shivering I've ever known.
Until everything is frozen and perfectly still.
The silence is the power, the silence is the grace in the whiteout center of this holy place. Silent avalanche, cold white, caught in the silent avalanche tonight. Oh, buried in the powder and the cold white light. Oh, no sound in the falling, no scream in the slide, nowhere for the shivering spirit to hide. The world is a blanket, the world is a stone, the most peaceful ending that I've ever known. Silent avalanche that I've ever known. Silent avalanche. Silent avalanche. The curtains of green are dragging in the lake, beneath the heavy burden of a heart about to break. I'm hiding in the tresses of the emerald hair, breathing in the dampness of the humid, stagnant air.
The bark is a skin that is wrinkled and old, protecting the secrets that are better left untold.
I'll lean against the trunk, I'll listen to the sap falling into the center of a beautiful leafy trap. Bending to the water, bowing to the ground, where the quietest kind of agony is found. Under the heavy willow tonight, sheltered from the cruelty of the morning light. The branches are weeping, the shadows are long, humming the melody of a tired, drooping song. Let the leaves cover us, let the wood bend in the place where the vertical world begins to end.
The roots are a knot in the belly of the mud, drinking from the rhythm of the subterranean flood. I'll weave a new basket of the switch and the twine to hold all the failures of your spirit and mine. The wind is a comb through the tangle of the limb, as the visibility of the daylight starts to dim. We're hanging like fruit that is too heavy to hold, in a story of silver and a story of mold. Bending to the water, bowing to the ground, where the quietest kind of agony is found. Under the heavy willow tonight, sheltered from the cruelty of the morning light. The branches are weeping, the shadows are long, humming the melody of a tired, drooping song. Let the leaves cover us, let the wood bend in the place where the vertical world begins to end.
teacher. The willow is a priest, giving us the peace of the spirit at the very least. Heavy willow, soft pillow. From the cruelty of the morning light, the branches are weeping, the shadows are long, humming the melody of a tired, drooping song. Let the leaves cover us, let the wood bend in the place where the vertical world begins to end. Heavy willow, heavy willow, into the green. Heavy willow. Drifting through a sea of a liquid mercury, searching for the anchor that could set my spirit free.
The waves are all silent, the stars are all drowned
in the deepest reflection that I've ever found.
I'm the heavy metal sinking through the blue, trying to find a purchase, trying to reach you.
A chain made of moonlight, a rope made of shine, connecting your jagged horizon to mine.
Heavier than lead,
brighter than the sun, the work of the sinking has finally begun. Drop the silver anchor in the heart of the deep, where the secrets of the water and the giants sleep, holding us steady, keeping us still against the momentum of a stubborn will. Let the metal bite, let the cable hold, in a world made of iron and a world made of gold.
The bottom is a forest of a coral and bone, a silent cathedral where we're never alone. I'll wrap the cold links around my weary chest to find the finality of a permanent rest.
Oh, the current is pulling, but the steel is too strong, correcting the rhythm of a drifting song. We're fixed to the planet, we're nailed to the floor. We don't have to wander the tides anymore.
Heavier than lead,
brighter than the sun, the work of the sinking has finally begun. Drop the silver anchor in the heart of the deep, where the secrets of the water and the giants sleep, holding us steady, keeping us still against the momentum of a stubborn will. Let the metal bite, let the cable hold, in a world made of iron and a world made of gold.
Mercy, the weight is a grace,
finding our center in this watery place. Silver anchor, hold fast. Drop the silver anchor in the heart of the deep, where the secrets of the water and the giants sleep, holding us steady, keeping us still against the momentum of a stubborn will. Let the metal bite, let the cable hold, in a world made of iron and a world made is a canyon of a dry, cracked stone, the deepest abandonment I have ever known. I'm chasing the mirage of a cool blue stream in the middle of a parched and a feverish dream.
My tongue is a parchment, my throat is a fire, the smoke of the memory of a liquid desire. I've been digging for water in the heart of the salt, watching the machinery of the universe halt.
Not a drop to be found, not a cloud in the sky, watching the ocean of the spirit run dry. We are bound by an eternal thirst tonight, under the glare of a pitiless light, searching for the nectar, searching for the rain, to drown out the fire of the spiritual pain. An infinite longing, a permanent daze, lost in the heat of the wandering haze.
I'll trade all my gold for a sip of the dew that falls from the shadow of the memory of you. The desert is endless, the horizon is wide, nowhere for a thirsty young spirit to hide.
The canteen is heavy with the weight of the air, the final conclusion of a desperate prayer. We're drinking the heat, we're drinking the light, waiting for the deluge in the middle of the night. Not a drop to be found, not a cloud in the sky, watching the ocean of the spirit run dry. We are bound by an eternal thirst tonight, under the glare of a pitiless light, searching for the nectar, searching for the rain, to drown out the fire of the spiritual pain. An infinite longing, a permanent daze, lost in the heat of the wandering haze.
The ferocity that is burning inside. If the drought is a teacher, the drought is a grace,
finding our truth in this desolate place. Eternal thirst, burn first. We are bound by an eternal thirst tonight, under the glare of a pitiless light, searching for the nectar, searching for the rain, to drown out the fire of the spiritual pain. An infinite longing, a permanent daze, lost in the heat of the wandering haze. Eternal thirst, eternal thirst. I'm drifting through a sea of a liquid mercury, searching for the anchor that could set my spirit free. The waves are all silent, the stars are all drowned in the deepest reflection that I've ever found.
I'm the heavy metal sinking through the blue, trying to find a purchase, trying to reach you. A chain made of moonlight, a rope made of shine, connecting your jagged horizon to mine.
Heavier than lead, brighter than the sun, the work of the sinking has finally begun. the silver anchor in the heart of the deep, where the secrets of the water and the giants sleep. Holding us steady, keeping us still against the momentum of a stubborn will. Let the metal bite, let the cable hold in a world made of iron and a world made of gold.
The bottom is a forest of a coral and bone, a silent cathedral where we're never alone. I wrap the cold links around my weary chest to find the finality
Of a permanent rest. The current's pulling, but the steel is too strong, correcting the rhythm of a drifting song. We're fixed to the planet, we're nailed to the floor. We don't have to wander the tides anymore. Heavier than lead, brighter than the sun, the work of the sinking has finally begun. Drop the silver anchor in the heart of the deep, where the secrets of the water and the giants sleep. Holding us steady, keeping us still against the momentum of a stubborn will. Let the metal bite, let the cable hold in a world made of iron and a world made of gold. In this watery place, silver anchor, hold fast. Drop the silver anchor in the heart of the deep, where the secrets of the water and the giants sleep. Holding us steady, keeping us still against the momentum of a stubborn will. Let the metal bite, let the cable hold in a world made of iron and a world made of gold.
Silver anchor,
hold fast. The afternoon is a penny that's been worn to the bone, the most expensive silence I have ever known. I'm tracing the wires that run through the wall, waiting for the energy to finally fall.
there's a metallic pulse in the palm of my hand, a rhythmic vibration across the dry land.
I'm a conductor of the heat and the light, chasing the sparks through the middle of the night. Electric and orange, polished and thin, the way that the fires of the spirit begin. It's in the copper veins, it's in the design. Your jagged frequency is calling to mind, a network of longing, a grid of desire, set in the blood and the circuit on fire. Shine like a coin, hum like a wire, in the copper kingdom of the funeral pyre.
The poles are all leaning like the giants in sleep,
Guarding the messages we're too afraid to keep.
climb to the rafters, I'll touch the live lead,
To wake up the ghost of the things that we said.
the air is a magnet, the sky is a glow
Of a subterranean current that starts to grow.
We are wired for the tension, we are wired for the spark,
Leaving a trail of the light in the dark. Electric and orange, polished and thin, the way that the fires of the spirit began. It's in the copper veins, it's in the design. Your jagged frequency is calling to mind. A network of longing, a grid of desire, set in the blood and the circuit on fire. Shine like a coin, hum like a wire, in the copper kingdom of the funeral pyre. It's in the copper veins, it's in the design. Your jagged frequency is calling to mind. A network of longing, a grid of desire, set in the blood and the circuit on fire. Shine like a coin, hum like a wire, in the copper kingdom of the funeral pyre. Copper veins in the veins. Garden is forged in a furnace of red, where the living are silent and the metal is fed. I'm touching the blossom of a cold black rose, tracing the geometry that the blacksmith knows.
The stem is a wire and the leaf is a blade, in the factory of shadows that the humans have made.
I'm harvesting anchors from the flower of steel, trying to remember how the soft things feel. Unbending beauty, a rigid design, the strength of the mountain in a delicate line. Oh, witness the rise of the iron petals tonight, shining like armor in the flickering light. They won't wilt in the winter, they won't bend in the gale. A love made of metal that was destined to fail. Harder than a heart, heavier than a stone, the most beautiful prison we have ever known. We have ever known.
The fragrance is rust and the nectar is oil, feeding the roots in the metallic soil. I build you a bouquet of the scrap in the boat to survive the vibration of the electric joke.
No color in the orchard, just the gray and the tan, and mechanical nature and a structural plan. We are blooming in the rivets, we are growing in the gears, in the cold architecture of our industrial fears. Unbending beauty, a rigid design, the strength of the mountain in a delicate light. Oh, witness the rise of the iron petals tonight, shining like armor in the flickering light. They won't wilt in the winter, they won't bend in the gale. A love made of metal that was destined to fail. Harder than a heart, heavier than a stone, the most beautiful prison we have ever known. The iron petals tonight, shining like armor in the flickering light. They won't wilt in the window, they won't bend in the gale. A love made of metal that was destined to fail. Harder than a heart, heavier than a stone, the most beautiful prison we have ever known. Iron petals, iron petals. Iron petals. The garden is forged in a furnace of red, where the living are silent and the metal is fed.
I'm touching the blossom of a cold black rose,
tracing the geometry that the blacksmith knows.
the stem is a wire and the leaf is a blade, in the factory of shadows that the humans have made.
I'm harvesting anchors from the flower of steel, trying to remember how the soft things feel. Unbending beauty, a rigid design, the strength of the mountain in a delicate light. Oh, witness the rise of the iron petals tonight,
Shining like armor
in the flickering light.
they won't wilt in the winter, they won't
Bend in the gale,
a love made of metal that was
destined to fail. Harder than a heart,
heavier than a stone,
the most beautiful prison we have ever known.
the fragrance is rust and the nectar is oil, feeding the roots
In the metallic soil,
I'll build you a bouquet of the scrap and the boat to survive the vibration
of the electric jolt. mechanical nature and a structural plan.
We are blooming in the rivets,
We are growing in the gears, in the cold architecture of our industrial fears. Unbending beauty, a rigid design, the strength of the mountain in a delicate line. Oh, witness the rise of the iron petals tonight, shining like armor in the flickering light.
they won't wilt in the winter,
They won't bend in the gale.
a love made of metal that was
Was destined to fail, harder than a heart,
heavier than a stone.
the most beautiful prison we have ever known.
It's permanent, it's cold, a story of silver that's bought and sold.
But even the iron can melt in the heat when the fire of the spirit is finally complete.
Iron petals strike hard.
Oh, witness the rise of the iron petals tonight,
Shining like armor,
in the flickering light.
they won't wilt in the winter, they won't.
Bend in the gale,
A love made of metal that was
destined to fail, harder than a heart,
heavier than a stone.
the most beautiful prison we have ever known. Iron petals, don't let them rust. Iron petals, Iron petals, The apples are swollen with the forbidden juice, tied to the branch by a tightening noose. I'm stepping on shadows that crawl through the grass, watching the seasons and the centuries pass.
The roots are like fingers that clutch at the stone, guarding the secrets that the forest has grown. I'll taste the temptation, I'll swallow the lie, under the gaze of a predatory sky. A poisonous harvest, a dangerous sweet, where the dark and the beautiful finally meet. Down in the wicked orchard tonight, wrestling the ghost of a flickering light. The fruit is a burden, the nectar is gall, waiting for the kingdom of the giants to fall. Stray from the path, lose your way in the deep, where the promises of the devil are cheap. I'll carve your initials in the bark of the pine, a permanent mark of a love so malign. The crows are the jurors, the owls are the judge, holding ancient and shivering grudge.
The wind is a whisper of a long ago sin, lifting the latch so the cold can come in. We're lost in the thicket, we're caught in the maze, blinded by the thick and the sulphurous haze. past a dangerous sweet, where the dark and the beautiful finally meet. Down in the wicked orchard tonight, wrestling the ghost of a flickering light. The fruit is a burden, the nectar is gone, waiting for the kingdom of the giants to fall. Stray from the path, lose your way in the deep, where the promises of the devil are cheap. Spirits all kneel. Wicked orchard, taste the poison. Down in the wicked orchard tonight, wrestling the ghost of a flickering light. The fruit is a burden, the nectar is gall, waiting for the kingdom of the giants to fall. Stray from the path, lose your way in the deep, where the promises of the devil are cheap. Wicked orchard,
Don't look back.
it's too late now. Wicked orchard. The sheets are a desert of a shimmering heat, from the crown of the head to the soles of the feet. I'm burning in the silence of a midnight dream, tearing the edges of a delicate seam.
The temperature's rising in the heart of the room, chasing the shadows and the indigo gloom.
I've got a sickness that no doctor can heal, a rhythmic kind of hunger that is jagged and real. Delirious and soft, smooth as a sin, where the fire of the spirit and the body begin. Sweating in the satin fever tonight, losing the battle and the will to the fight. The fabric is heavy, the air is aflame, calling the ghost of your beautiful name. A beautiful illness, a velvet disease, bringing the universe down to its knees, down to its knees.
The clock is a hammer, the heart is a drum,
Waiting for the mercy of the morning to come.
I'll wrap you in the texture of a feverish daze,
Lost in the spiral of the passionate haze.
the mercury is climbing in the glass of the
bone,
the most exquisite torture
I have ever known.
No medicine needed,
No water or ice,
just the heat of the body.
and the roll of the dice. Delirious and soft, smooth as a sin, where the fire of the spirit and the body begin. Oh, sweating in the satin fever tonight, losing the battle and the will to the fight. The fabric is heavy, the air is aflame, calling the ghost of your beautiful name. A beautiful illness, a velvet disease, bringing the universe down to its knees, down to its knees. Let it burn, let it burn, let it glow, let it glow into the places that we'll never know. The fever is the only way to be free in the heat of the union of you and of me. Satin fever, believer. He's sweating in the satin fever tonight, losing the battle and the will to the fight. The fabric is heavy, the air is aflame, calling the ghost of your beautiful name. A beautiful illness, a velvet disease, bringing the universe down to its knees. Satin fever, satin fever, satin fever. Hey, satin fever, fever. The moon is a bone in the jaw of the night, feeding the world with a pale borrowed light. I feel the vibration deep under the skin, where the tides of the spirit and the body begin.
There's a white kind of lead in the core of my frame, a cold burning center without any name. I'm hollowed by gravity, filled by the glow of a satellite rhythm that the mortals don't know.
Calcium and silver, silver and soul, the only reflection that can make a man whole. It's in the lunar marrow, it's in the design. Your jagged trajectory is pulling on mine. The skeleton of starlight, a framework of frost, counting the treasures that the daylight has lost. Deep in the center, white as a screen, living the life inside of a dream. craters and plains, with the pull of the orbit running thick in our veins. Calcium and silver, silver and soul, the only reflection that can make a man whole. It's in the lunar marrow, it's in the design. Your jagged trajectory is pulling on mine. A skeleton of starlight, a framework of frost, counting the treasures that the daylight has lost. Deep in the center, wide as a screen, living the life inside of a dream. Don't look for the sun, don't look for the day. The light of the living is too far away. We are made of the moon, we are made of the cold. A story of silver that will never grow old. Lunar marrow, white, cold. It's in the lunar marrow, it's in the design. Your jagged trajectory is pulling on mine. A skeleton of starlight, a framework of frost, counting the treasures that the daylight has lost. Deep in the center, wide as a screen, living the life inside of a dream. Lunar marrow, in the white light, in the white light. The pews are all covered in a fine gray silt, beneath the high rafters that the ancestors built. I'm reading the scripture from a moth-eaten page, the wisdom of sorrow and the comfort of age.
The preacher is silent, the choir has gone home, leaving the spirits in the chapel to roam. I've got a suitcase of sins and a bucket of tears, trying to outrun the ghost of my fears. Dry as the desert, old as the light, looking for mercy in the middle of the night. Singing the words of a dusty gospel tonight, chasing the shadow, looking for the light. It's not in the temple, it's not in the stone, it's in the vibration of the skin and the bone. A worn out salvation, a raggedy grace, found in the lines of a beautiful face. The hymnal is missing the notes of the joy, the simple belief of a girl and a boy. Now we're just wanderers in a parched holy land, holding the truth in a trembling hand.
The incense is powder, the water is sand, scattered like seeds across a desolate strand. But the rhythm is ancient and the melodies deep, awaken the faith that was falling asleep. Dry as the desert, old as the light, looking for mercy in the middle tonight, chasing the shadow, looking for the light. It's not in the temple, it's not in the stone, it's in the vibration of the skin and the bone. A worn out salvation, a raggedy grace, found in the lines of a beautiful face.
Do you believe
In the dirt, in the rain,
Do you believe
in the healing of pain?
The Spirit is moving in the clouds of the dust, the only religion that's worthy of trust.
Dusty
Gospel,
hear the sound, singing the words of a dusty gospel tonight, chasing the shadow, looking for the light. It's not in the temple, it's not in the stone, it's in the vibration of the skin and the bone. A worn out salvation, a raggedy grace, found in the lines of a beautiful face. Oh, dusty gospel, in the dust. In the dust. The crown is a circle of a sharpened regret, a heavy reminder of a sun that is set. I'm sitting on splinters in a ballroom of glass, watching the ghosts of my dignity pass.
the kingdom is briars and the subjects are crows, guarding the secret that the wilderness knows. I'll kneel at your feet on the cold granite floor, while the wolves of the winter howl outside the door.
Blood on the velvet, rust on the blade. This is the price of the choices we made. A roof from the height of your thorny throne, the heaviest burden that a human has known. Stuck in the brambles, locked in the wire, burning the palace to fuel the desire. Long live the lonely, long live the pain in the jagged garden of a bitter rain.
The scepter is hemlock and the robe is of nettle,
Testing the strength of your internal metal,
I'll build you a fortress of 1,000 mistakes,
to shelter the heart that so quietly aches.
the ivy is climbing the walls,
Walls of the hall,
waiting for the empire to
finally fall.
No gold in the treasury, no wine in the jar, just the light
Light of a dying distant star. Blood on the velvet, rust on the blade. This is the price of the choices we made. A rule from the height of your thorny throne, the heaviest burden that a human has known. Stuck in the brambles, locked in the wire, burning the palace to fuel the desire. Long live the lonely, long live the pain in the jagged garden of a bitter rain. magnificent ruins of the judgment hall. Thorny throne, sit alone. Rule from the height of your thorny throne, the heaviest burden that a human is known. Stuck in the brambles, locked in the wire, burning the palace to fuel the desire. Long live the lonely, long live the pain in the jagged garden of a bitter rain.